Good afternoon, everybody. Uneducated Economist here. So, yesterday I had a conversation with a young man. I think he said he was 25, and he called me up to ask me some advice, just advice about just different things, financial advice and stuff like that. And I had to let him know, I'm not a financial advisor, and really, I'm just now getting out of being broke, and so decisions on what you should make when you're in your early 20s or mid 20s on securing your future. I don't know if I really have some good advice. I don't really have any life lessons to say, hey, you should follow this example, because I didn't do that. Like, I pretty much failed up until I was 40. And what I mean by failed, I just failed to, you know, save anything for retirement or anything for any kind of future, really. I was just living life and spending my money as I earned it. And so, he was almost kind of looking for that magic secret, like that thing that says, if you do this, then you're gonna automatically become some millionaire, like some fabulously wealthy. And anybody who's ever achieved any kind of wealth knows there's no secret method to doing it. If you win the lottery or got an inheritance or something like that, that's no way to plan for your future, right? You can't plan to win the lottery. That doesn't make any sense. And so he was looking, he was just like, so what is it that I do, and what industry do I get into, what in stocks do I invest in and stuff like that. And he's kind of almost looking for like that answer, like, give me that definite answer in which I need to follow. And I understand that, because I had very much the same thought, when I was trying to figure out what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. And I listened to all these investors and stuff like that, and try to figure out what stock or what industry to invest in or something like that. Um, Truth is it isn't about any of that stuff. Um, there's nobody out there who can tell you the direction that you need to go. It's just not going to happen like that. What it comes down to is the way that you're thinking about things. It really is. Um, for me, it was the belief that I needed to change and that I was going to change and that I didn't see it any other way. Um, for example, getting out of debt. When I made that commitment that I was going to pay off my debts and be 100% debt free, when I made that commitment and I started pursuing that commitment, and every single day I was thinking about what it is that I could do to become debt free, meaning that I would not stop at the store and buy a coffee at the gas station or something like that, buy cheap coffee, like cutting out all the little stupid things that I used to spend money on, all the nickel and dime stuff. And then anytime I ever had $20, if I had a $20 bill in my hand, I would take it down to the bank and I would put it on my credit card. And I tell you, when you're putting $20 on a $9,000 debt, it doesn't seem like you're doing anything. Like, you look at the number and it didn't look like it would change at all, ever. So it wasn't a matter of how much that I was paying the debt down. It was the fact that I was trying to pay the debt down. And when you're trying to do it and you're thinking about doing it and you start pursuing things that do it, even if it's almost insignificant in what it feels like your efforts are going towards, what ends up happening is that your subconscious is picking this up. And it's not you thinking about it, it's your subconscious knowing that you want it. And so therefore, everything that you start to think about from that point on, the conversations that you have, the actions that you take, your subconscious is now on the forefront saying, whatever it is that you're doing right now, you're in the pursuit of money, or you're in the pursuit of a job, or you're in the pursuit of a relationship, or you're in the pursuit of something, right? But it's a matter of being in the subconscious, of putting it there. But then it's not just thinking about it, because a lot of people might say, oh, I wish I had $1 million. And if I had $1 million, my life would just be awesome. All right? Well, that's a want. And a want is a need, and a need is a negative energy. And you'll never get it that way. Think about that. If you want it, you won't get it. That's something interesting to think about. You have to not want it, which is so counterintuitive to the idea of actually getting it. See, when I started this channel, I told people, I said, I want to earn money on YouTube. I said, how much money you want to earn? I said, I want to earn $100. That's it. I want to get paid one time from Google. I want to make that happen. I don't care how much, how hard, what effort it takes, how long. I'm going to earn $100 from Google. That's it. That was my entire intention on making money from YouTube, was to earn that $100. And I didn't care what it took to get there. So when I started pursuing it, I was acting as if I had already started making money at it. I post videos every single day, trying to come up with entertaining videos, tried to engage with the audience. And next thing I know, I'm making money at YouTube. Right? So it wasn't the pursuit of making a lot of money. It was just the fact that I just wanted to make money at it. That's it. I didn't know that it was going to blow up as big as it did. Right? So I had a positive attitude towards it. I tried to be committed to the idea of putting out a video every day. I tried to be honest and be straightforward with everything that I do. And for that, it was successful. At least so far it's been successful. Quite to the surprise of myself, my family, all my friends. Like, it's funny, if you go to my friends and in the people who know me, like the people I work with, and you say, oh wow, Simon's got this real hoodie, and they'd be like, oh yeah, we watched him do it. They're not impressed, right? They saw how hard I had to dedicate to this and how everything that I put into it. I mean, they're impressed, don't get me wrong. I mean, they're like, wow man, you really did do it. But you said you were going to do this years ago. You said you were going to make money at YouTube, and you dedicated yourself to it, and here you are. It's not a surprise to them, right? They saw it happen. They know it. They know why I have the position that I have now with life. It was a very difficult thing that I had going on. Now life isn't so difficult anymore. Yeah. It's weird trying to remain positive about things. When things start going really good, I get nervous, thinking that, well, if things go good, that means there's probably something bad about ready to happen or could occur. That's not necessarily the case. Sometimes you can just be positive from now on, and positive things can happen to you. So when it comes down to the secrets of success or being rich or whatever it is that you want in life, I mean, money isn't everything. Money beyond the amount that you need to have a stable life. What's the purpose of that? Right? Is it some sort of power trip that you got going on, or is there something more that you have intended for this? Because after you have earned enough to have a stable life, what's the point? Right? The point is to start enjoying your life. So the two things that I have to offer as far as any kind of advice to success, at least if you are looking at me for advice for success, not that I think that I'm terribly successful, but I'm getting there and I'm trying, and I feel like someday I will be successful on a grand scale. I'm going to try for that anyway, and that's what I'm pushing for. But if you're asking for any kind of advice on what to do, it's to be positive about everything, because being positive and expressing that positive energy to the people around you is magnetic, and good things will come towards you. So you have to remain positive even in negative times. However you do it, meditations, therapies, figure it out, right? But if you're a negative person who's talking about negative things, about how everything is horrible around you and how things won't succeed, your subconscious is going to pick that up, and it will guarantee you that you will follow a path that will make that occur. Okay? So make sure you are thinking positively about things, and make sure that your subconscious is picking that up, which means that you have to believe that you are going to be a millionaire if that's what you're going for, money. So it's not, I wish I am going to be a millionaire. It is, I am following the path, the steps, the things that I need to do to secure my wealth in the future and to have that $1 million of a goal, whatever it is, right? And if you take this positive nature and you put it in your subconscious that you are looking for the steps, looking for the business, looking for the job, looking for the opportunities, and that you are in search of those things, then your subconscious will begin to pick those things up and provide those for you. So, if there's anything that I have for advice on a Sunday morning, that would be it. Remain positive and remember what you're thinking about. Your subconscious is everything. Uneducated Economist. You let me know.